What's up, R2 Swift here, getting ready to do the install of charger cooler from Merc. Okay, note this is on the driver's side. This will be on the driver's side. On my model, I have one hose on the passenger side and the other hose on the driver's side. All instructions that I found for other charge air coolers, I think they show just the, what is it, the B5.5 model, which both hoses are on the driver's side. So, but other than that, it's going to be pretty straightforward. It looks like this is going to mount exactly this way. And if you can picture your crash bar right here, and that's where this is going to be bolted to the crash bar. You're going to hook your lines up, and that be that. What is that? Just noticed that. I hope that is not a pinhole. Hopefully not. Hopefully it just touched that up. I'm actually gonna have to pressure test that. Here's the separate install kit you buy for 85 bucks or 45, whatever it is. It's ridiculous. These are nylon nuts, cedars, which I'm sure they're gonna go this way through the crash bar. I've already painted mine, as you can see, so I'm sure just paint over them once you get them installed in your crash bar. A couple 90s, a couple straights, 3/4 clamps, 3/4 hose, which appears to be about 4 foot. You can get all of this for 10 bucks. So, sorry Merc, I know you need to make a little bit of money, but I'm here to save people a little bit of money. So I'm going to be doing a install video of this. There isn't one. The guy that did, or the kid that did an install video, he didn't do an install video. He did showing somebody else doing the install video, parts here and there. So this one will be a little bit, well, a lot more complete. I'm not knocking him. He tried, but he's young. So this will be the install video for the Merc. Well, actually for all of them. There's not a video out there at all about how to install a charge air cooler. So this will be the first one. Yeah, okay. So I have to put a ramp down. Front bumper's gonna have to come off. Just like everything you do on these cars, the front bumper's gotta come off. And then I'll start dismantling it. So I'll try to splice this video in with the install video. Chris from CP Builds, he's gonna come over here about 9 o'clock and probably hold the camera for me. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have to do any fab work. To me, it doesn't look it. This width of this bracket looks to be identical with the crash bar, so that's gonna be pretty easy to do. Like I said, it doesn't look like it's gonna be that difficult at all. This should sit square in. You should have plenty of room on either side to tighten down these bracket bolts. And you can see there's a couple positions to give you, distance. I'm not sure, like I said, right now how close that crash bar is to that the condenser and radiator. So, but nevertheless, it gives you a couple options. But this looks pretty straightforward. It's going to go right to the crash bar. All right, that's it for now. Next video, you'll see the front bumper off and me underneath the thing, clamping hoses down. All right, R2 Swift out. What up, y'all? R2 Swift. All right. As you can see, bumper is off. We're getting ready to install. Okay, really quick. Now, for those of you who don't know what your cold pipe looks like and your hot pipe looks like, on mine, thank goodness, I don't know if you could see it, I'm trying to show you, I've got a blue mark, but here, as you can see, it's going to be the passenger side to your into your supercharger. That's going to be the top pipe, top hose. That's your cold side. That's going to be that one there. That one there is going to be your hot side. So it's basically coming in, going through the radiator, coming out here, and then going into your supercharger. That's how you got to think of it. So your cold pipe, the top pipe on the Merc, that it's bent 90 degrees downward on the Merc charge air cooler, is going to be the left side facing. That there, that one there, not that one. That one there. That's your top on your Merc charge air cooler. And this is going to be your, sorry, that's the wrong one. It's down there. That one's going to be your bottom. Top hose, bottom hose. Okay. And my next step is going to clamp off here. You can see it's on the driver's side. You're going to clamp that one. And then clamp that one there. And get ready to catch the coolant that's going to come out. I'm using vice grips. I'm going to duct tape the ends of them so it doesn't kill my hose, but that's the easiest way to do it unless you got hose crimps, and I don't have any. So duct tape the ends, put your vice grips on there to pinch them off so you don't get coolant everywhere. Yep. That voice you heard is Chris from CP. What up?
What's up?
We're getting this project. Let's crack a lacking.
What's up?
Right.
Tell me that.
All right. All right, you're gonna disconnect. You're gonna wind up taking this crash bar off. So you're gonna pull your horn. You're gonna pull the. It's got two horns.
The bolts are on the bottom. No, you don't even have to pull the horn. Just disconnect them. Look.
No, I gotta pull that so we can
I know.
drill
Look,
it.
there's just two bolts right here. So you pull them out, it slips out.
Yeah.
So you can leave this. Just disconnect this, and then you can leave it on there. So this goes with it.
I don't know if I want to do it that way because we're gonna be monkeying around with it.
You
I don't want to snap
I'm telling you right now, it's not.
I don't want to snap it. And this temperature sensor, that's got to come off. You got to pull this off. So, but I think before we pull it off, what we're gonna do is remove your stock heat exchanger. Remove your stock one. Put your new one in place to get some guide marks to where you're going to be drilling your holes in your crash bar. But this one is going to be mounted to the back side of the crash bar. There's plenty of room there. So that's the easiest way to do this. But you're going to want to remove your original first because the new one won't slide down inside there, so you can make your marks on your crash bar to drill the holes out. Alright, so we will hit you. We'll be back after we get some of this dirty work done later. Alright, here we're going at it. This is, you can see this one here is your stock bracket. It is too wide to fit in there. So you're gonna have to lop off your first two holes. Let me show you really fast where we're trying to mount it. Is right here. You can see, look at the gap of that, is way too close. So you're gonna have to give yourself at least an inch. Then that's exactly what we're doing. So here's the stock piece, and here's the piece we just lopped off the end of. So just mark it to take off your first two lines. What is that, about an inch and an eighth? So there you go. That's the first mod of the bracket. Do we get Christopher's approval?
Yeah. What year is this again? 2010?
Yeah.
So this is a 2010 DIY?
Yeah, 2010 DIY. Yeah, you guys have noticed the instructions you can find online are all for the other, the big three that are making this charged air cooler, but it's for the, what is it, B8.5 model. And again, they put both inlet and outlet ports on the driver's side. My model has one on each side. I am the B8, you can see it. Here's the old one. That was on the driver's side, and the lower one right here was on the passenger side. So, and as you can see, the new one, the Merc one, they're both on the same side, like the B8. So, so far that's the only fab work we've had to do so far. So, I keep saying so far. So, all right. So we'll be back after we get this next one locked off.
And we're on.
All right. Here's how we are marking our holes. We put the bracket back on. As you can see, the distance now between the condenser and the charged air cooler, it's at least an inch, inch and a half, 2 inches maybe. So now we got our brackets. We mounted it back on the brackets to the charged air cooler, and then took a Sharpie and gave us guidelines to where we're gonna drill our holes, our bolt holes for the brackets. So far, I mean, that's definitely a decent amount of space right there. I mean, that's at least an inch and a half. I mean, that's good.
It's not writing on it.
Right, and that's not what you want. That air gap is what you want. So, that looks good. Now we're gonna pull the bumper up.
You can see the meat you chopped off too. It's not.
Yeah. And you can see where the stock position.